I'm Violet from the Philippines. Extreme poverty pushed me to go abroad and work. Leaving my children was very hard, but I had no choice. I had no proper job. Even my husband could not sustain our needs as a family. This photo was taken here in London 1 year after I ran away from my abusive employer. My friend Mercy took me to Windsor Castle and we went to the park. I shouted loudly to let go of my hurts and disappointments. I am free from all of my abusers, my employers, my unfaithful husband, and my own father. I smiled and laughed with joy in my heart. Despite the many storms in my life, I know one thing for sure. There are blue skies and a bright future ahead of me. I trusted and hoped in God. He loves me and He has a plan in my life. My children were still very young when I left for Hong Kong in 2011 to work as a domestic worker. 2 days before my flight, I brought them to my parents in the province. They thought that they were there for vacation, but very early in the morning, I left without saying goodbye to them. In Hong Kong, I worked for 3 nasty employers. I worked for long hours and was treated like a slave. They decided when I should shower and eat. Even going to the bathroom was timed. My bedroom was the stock room with a CCTV camera. One time, my employer brought me to the salon, saying my hair is too long and gets in the way of looking after her daughter. She spoke to the hairdresser in Cantonese, and the next minute, I saw my hair was cut very short like a military person. I was so upset, and I ended my contract after 7 months. The last time I saw my children was in 2016. I went home to attend my daughter's university graduation and my youngest son's recognition day, but I've missed many special occasions in children's lives, birthdays, Christmas, and so on. In Hong Kong, my next employer was even worse than the previous one. I was forced to work for long hours in 4 households. Moving from one house to another, my employer often shouted at me and sometimes hit me physically. We traveled to beautiful countries. I appreciated seeing Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and others, but I was so tired looking after the whole family during these trips. Behind my smiles, I was overwhelmed and exhausted. When we came to London in 2017, I almost died of overfatigue and food poisoning. When I woke up, I had a drip and thank God for giving me another chance to live. A few days later, I went out to get my phone fixed. I met a Filipina lady who gave me her number and said to text her if I needed help. I decided to go to her house and leave my employers. This is Mercy who helped me on the day I escaped. She looked after me and introduced me to her church where I got counseling as I was depressed and confused. These are the words which give me strength. In Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will direct your paths. In 2020, I came across the Kanlungan Filipino Consortium. I joined with their activities, built friendships, and regained my confidence. I felt a sense of belonging and learned a lot of things about my rights as a domestic worker. I joined the Filipino Domestic Workers Association and volunteered to help other rescued domestic workers. These days, I'm also taking ISO Level 1 to improve my English skills. I also joined SEWA's Let Us Lead the Change program. I've been through a lot, but I thank God that there is always a way to come out of a difficult situation. We want to lead the change, to have the confidence to speak up for our rights and get our freedom from abusers. Changes start from each one of us. Be courageous, for courage is just being willing to step forward to make a change.